Hey guys, how's it going? It is me, Sam here. Welcome to this video. So a lot of people wanted me to make a bank video, and I thought, why not? The last one I made was quite a few months ago, and there isn't no reason why I shouldn't. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you my bank and also my stats. Now to start things off, for tab 1 of the bank, I have my money. I've got 10 mil at the moment. Now that is pretty low. That's mainly because I haven't done much bossing recently, and I've been doing divination, which really doesn't make you that much money. So that's the reason behind that. And then the rest of the things here are pretty basic. I mean, I've just got some sacred metal fragments from the Battle of Lumbridge. I've got some ore while skilling, so I can use that for the clan avatar boost. I've got some overload potions here. Now I do tend to put my potions on the first tab, just because I like to use them up. I don't like to just chuck them in a random tab and forget about them. I prefer to use up the potions first and then start a new one. So that's kind of just like what I like to do. But yeah, keep them here so I do actually use them. So that's cool. I've got my energy for divination with the 6th age circuit there to get me straight to the altar to use these chronicle fragments. I've got my chinchompa food, which is chilies. That's the one I need to use, and also my captain's log for player import. So pretty much this tab is the stuff which is currently what I need to use. So I've got my divination here. I've got my food for my chin, and also my player imports, which I tend to do every day to try and get all the armors, which I'm pretty close to getting to as well. So that's really cool. So I'm happy about that. So moving on to the next tab, I have my Shattered Heart stuff, so it's just got all the items I need to use to actually obtain the rocks. Now I am pretty much, I think I'm on my 13th week at the moment. I was on my 19th week. Unfortunately I destroyed my statue in my house accidentally whilst trying to move it. I thought it was going to keep it, keep its progress, but unfortunately it didn't, so I had to start again. But 13 weeks in, it's not too bad. Even though you can only do it once every 1 week, and you've got to do it 30 in total, so that's quite a lot. But with this setup, I can easily get out what I need to do and get the rocks fast, so that's cool like that. My next tab includes my potions. Now this one was interesting. I wanted to make sure this tab was easy to use, even though, to be honest, there's only a few potions in here that I do use, and that's like the overloads and prayer renewals. And then I've got my prayer flask here with my antifires and also my restores. Pretty much everything else I don't really use. And as you can see, I've got loads of extreme attacks. That was just from 99 Herbal. I've still got all of them. But yeah, these are just the main ones. I mean, you don't really need too many potions nowadays. It's just the basics like these ones here, and that you're sorted pretty much. I mean, I used to use Sour Brews a lot, but they're no longer like really that helpful at bossing, so I sold all of them. Plus they're about 100 GP each anyway, which is ridiculous because they used to be about 10k each for one potion, so they've dropped in price quite a lot. And then pretty much for the rest of this tab, it's just my farming stuff. I like to farm Toadflexes at the moment just because they're really good money. I know there's a few other seeds as well which you can make some decent money from, but I've always done Toadflax, so I just got them here. Got some leftovers, so I might as well just use these up. And yeah, that's pretty cool. It's decent money at the side, if you just want to do a herb run every now and then, just getting a little bit of extra cash, which is cool. And then I've got some Juju farming potions here, and also Supreme Green Fingers to give me a better chance of getting more herbs, which is awesome. I think my best ever herb run I got about 76 Toadstools from, which is insane. I mean, Toadstools were the best. This was a while back as well, so it was a really good run. I got loads of money from that, and it had to be Toadstools which were the best, so that's great. I was really pleased about that. So moving on, we have my summoning and also my teletabs and runes pretty much. First of all, got my charms here, so I got 3.3k gold, 1.8k green, 4.9k crimsons, and also 3.8k blue charms. So quite a lot of charms here. I've been collecting these since 99 summoning. It'd be cool if they do release 120 summoning because this will help me out big time. It'd be cool to sort of see some new familiars. I don't know if they ever do that, but you never know, just in case. And kind of nice to just have a nice collection of charms anyway. So I've just got them in there, and especially with the charm collector, it just makes things a lot easier. So I've got loads of charms there, which is cool. And then next to that I have my pouches, which I tend to use a lot. So we've got my Abyssal Titan pouches. I use that for Shattered Heart, so I can bank my pure essence once I've mined it. I've got my Unicorn, Pack Yak, and also some Steel Titan pouches. Now, I really don't know why I've got these Steel Titans because I hardly use them. I don't think I've ever used them since the EOC's come out. I mean, I don't know if they're any good anymore. Can someone leave a comment about that? But no, the main ones I do use is just the Unicorn and the Pack Yak. But I've just got these just in case I ever do need to use them. And then I've just got my pouches and shards there, which is not that great. I've got hardly any just because I don't need them. And then I've got my teletabs here, I've got my runes. As you can see, I've got like nearly 1 million pure essence, and you're probably thinking, why? But the reason behind that is that I have a goal on RuneScape, and that's to make 1 million nats. Now, it's not for money or anything like that. It's pretty much just a personal goal, just being able to say that I've made 1 million nats. It's always been something that stood out for me, and I've seen a few people do it themselves, and it's just kind of cool to sort of do it on my own and get that done. I know I only need about 500k pure essence, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to try and hit 1 million pure essence, so I just thought I'd buy a load more, and it's 45 million for all of that, and these nature runes put it up to 52 million, so a lot of money on just 2 items, but I don't tend to sell either of them anytime soon, so I just put them in the bank like that, and I'll leave them there. I've got my Grarks to go with it, I've got my pouches to fill the runes with, and I've got my Wicked Hood, which I still need to upgrade, but I'll do that soon when I'm going for the trim requirements, so that'll be done pretty soon. That's cool. Then after that, I have my, well, pretty much just jewelry. As you can see, I've got a load of necklaces from the School of Fortune, which I still need to use up. They've been in here for a while now, and I just always seem to forget about them, or I just never get around to using them. So yeah, I've got loads of them. I've got some prismatic pendants up there. I've got a few prize pendants too, which is great. I've got some large recharge gems down there, so it's always cool to sort of use these whenever I can. I mean, I can't wait till divinations, you're able to use these on divination, because I've got loads of them and I can just get some extra XP from that, which is great. And yeah, looking forward to that. And I've just got the basics, glories, game checklist, ring of dueling, things like that, which will fit nicely in this tab. And also my ferocious rings, which I get from Slayer. So I've got 43 of them. I got them from 99 Slayer, so kind of cool to still keep them, just have a nice stack of them whenever I need to use them. And then the next tab is the junk tab. Now, I'm guessing most people in RuneScape have a junk tab, and yeah, pretty much everything in here either doesn't fit in the tabs here, or they're just useless items, so I just chuck it all in here. I mean, I've got Ganodermic Flakes, which I should really put at the front. That's a flip at the moment, which I'm doing, so I'm holding on to them. And yeah, pretty much everything in here is useless, but at the same time I don't want to throw it away, because it's like quest stuff which you might need again, or just something that you just want to keep but you never use. I've got like a Berserker ring, which I'm never going to use again, but it would be just weird throwing it away, because it's like, I don't know, it's worth like 2 mil or something, but I should really just chuck it away one day. I don't know. I've got my Chaotix too. I just don't need them anymore, so I don't know. You never know what could happen. I could lose my Drygores and I might have to go back to these or something, or you never know. So I just got them just in case. Got a Fire Cape, but yeah, pretty much everything in here is pretty boring, so I'm going to move on to the next tab now. Is sort of like my combat help tab, so anything I need on a Slayer task, which is like sort of like the side items. So I've got Herbicide up there, I've got like these amulets, I've got my cannon, I've got some the charming up there to collect my charms, so just random stuff which you might need on the task. So I just come into this tab just to double check I've got everything, and yeah, it's kind of nice. This isn't my combat tab, my combat tab is next, but yeah, this is just helpful items which I might need on a task or a boss trip. And then finally, this is the main tab. This is where most of my bank is at. First of all, we've got Completionist Cape, and that was probably one of my best achievements ever on RuneScape. I actually got that on the 1st of April this year, so it's really cool to have that. Even though I can't wear it at the moment because of divination, I will get 99 divination soon, and I'll be able to wear it again, so I can't wait for that. But yeah, that's probably my favourite item out of the whole entire bank. And then pretty much everything else is just combat gear. So I've got my Zarite Bow and my Pernix, and I'm just trying to find it. There it is. And my Torva, which you guys know I made series on, Road to Torva and Path to Pernix. So it'd be cool if you guys can watch them again if you haven't already. They're really cool. You can see me achieve these items pretty much from nothing. Well, I still have my same items I have like here, but I make the full amount for the full set pretty much from scratch, so that's kind of nice to see. And then I've also got my player import somewhere over here. I recently got this Death Lotus hood. I made it today actually, so it's kind of cool to get another piece that goes nicely with my superior Tetsu legs, even though I wouldn't wear them together, but it's just another piece, so I thought I'd put it down there. I've also got my Scrimshaws here, which I'm able to make now as they're the superior, and I've got my mage gear, just random stuff which you'll need, including my Drygores, Fury, things like that, which you might need on a certain Slayer task or a boss trip or anything like that, so that's cool. Now I would want to price check all of it, but it would require me to like recharge everything, and there's like loads of items in here which I'd need to recharge. So instead of actually doing that now, I'm trying to recall back to like a week ago when I did actually recharge it all, and I price checked my bank and it came to about 730 mil, which isn't too bad. That is really good, because I think my last bank video I had about 400 mil. I really can't remember, but it's definitely a big increase, so it's really cool to always see that. Obviously the more money the better, So that's kind of nice to see that I'm making money, and the fact that I will eventually do a road to Vertis in the future is gonna make it go up even more, including because I'm going to be going for the wand and the book, so that's going to help out a lot. But I said I'd show you my skills, so I'm going to do that now. As you guys, or majority of you guys know, I'm pretty much maxed out apart from divination. That's the only skill which needs to be trained. I'm level 78 in that right now, pretty much 79, and I'm trying to do it in stages. I mean, I've been super busy with other stuff as well, but what I'll probably do is I'll go for 85 and then probably to 90 to 95, just doing it slow but steady at the same time. So I will definitely get that to 99. I've just been super busy and haven't really had much time to do it. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I mean, divination is an okay skill. It is kind of boring. Like being honest, it is kind of boring to train, but it's always nice to sort of watch something at the side or just read something. That's what I tend to do. Maybe leave your thoughts on maybe your favorite skill and why as well. That'd be kind of cool to see what people think, and maybe thumbs it up if you agree with the person, and just see what comes out as the top comment. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to see from that. It could be like a really random skill, like yeah, I love agility. It's the funnest skill out there. I don't know. I don't like agility. That's like one of the worst skills. It's so boring. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions to do with my bank or my skills, feel free to put it in the comments, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, feel free to click on that like button. I really do appreciate it, and stay tuned for the next video. Peace out, guys.